Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Look. Wrestling 101, classes in session. Pay attention to the teachings, that's from Andrew and Derek. I mean, these guys making a killing with no competition. Dynamic duo better than the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys. Everybody make some noise, mess with them, you get destroyed. They cannot be beat, take a seat. Watch them do they thing on the MIC. Face defeat, they cannot be seen like JC. Oh my goodness, it's a killing spree.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the international delight, Ron Voyage, and you're listening to Wrestling.
Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Wrestling IQ 101. When I'm not hosting our podcast, I'm usually at collarandelbowbrand.com. That's right, Collar and Elbow is the only place that combines wrestling with street attire. And I know what you're thinking, I want to look fashionable too, and I also want to save 10%. So head over to collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code WIQ101 and look fashionable and save some money. And now, on with the show. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling IQ 101. I'm Andrew, and you can follow Wrestling IQ 101 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And today, I'm sitting here with Billy Dante, and we're going to be talking about Mega Slam 2019. How's it going, Billy?
Hey, Andrew, how are you, man? Thanks for having me back here at WIQ 101, brother. What an honor to be back.
Well, I'm glad to be talking with you, and this is a huge show coming up, and it's April 13th in Bayville, New Jersey. Can you tell people how they can get tickets if they haven't already?
Well, you can get tickets by coming up on the PayPal, SWFpro1@gmail.com. You can get tickets by messaging myself, Billy Fetsky, FETZKE on Facebook, or you can reach out to Rob Fury. But the Eventbrites right now, they're shut down, but there's still tickets at the door.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge event. I mean, stars are coming out for this one. But let's talk about one match in particular that I think the fans are really going to be looking forward to seeing. And that is Tommy the Moose versus Astro Morales. And that is going to be a huge matchup for the SWF title.
That is going to be a huge matchup. Definitely partial to Mr. Tommy the Moose. I mean, he's been more lean and mean than ever now. He is the SWF heavyweight champion, so Astro Morales. I don't have any nice things to say about Astro.
Yeah, well,
after him and Rob, caused my broken ankle.
Yeah, I know you've had some issues with them, but you can't take anything away from the athlete that Astro is, and what a hard-hitting matchup this is going to be. Something that the fans are not going to want to miss in attendance that night.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
If you're in the Bayville area, you want to check out this match because it's going to be off the chain. The Cruiserweight Championship is going to be hanging up in the rafters, and you have 7 or 8 guys who are just going to go at this. Everyone from Violence, Freddie Flamingo, Sebastian Cage, Steve Lugo, and Matt McIntosh. I mean, it's going to be absolutely crazy, and Man Tequila is also going to be in there as well. I mean, it's going to be absolutely crazy in this ladder match. Who do you have, Billy?
On the ladder match?
Yeah.
My truthful feeling.
Mm-hmm.
On the ladder match, I did the one I was just entered in, Jay the Key Evans. I think he's going to take it.
Wow, Jay the Key Evans.
Hungry and aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, it was last year he was fingertips away from winning that.
I think he's hungry and aggressive, and I think he's got something to prove.
Wow, well, I'm going to keep my eye out on him because that's your pick, so I'm going to be watching that one very closely because that one is going to be really crazy to watch. One thing I like about SWF, man, they pay tribute to all the fallen superstars, but this one in particular, King Kong Bundy, there's a battle royal named after him. The talent in that is going to be off the chain, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of talent in there, and actually, it's a few surprises.
Wow, so that's
a can't miss, and I'm not going to let out those surprises. You got to be there to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year was absolutely incredible. You had Sonny Ono, Ultimo Dragon, Juventud, and Super Crazy. This year, no slouches because you are bringing in the heavy hitters for sure, like Gorgeous George, Cold Scorpio, Tommy Dreamer. This is going to be a crazy show for sure.
Don't forget about Gangrel.
Oh, absolutely. Gangrel is going to be there. So, yeah, these stars are coming
Puma
out.
King, Serpentico.
Yeah, Serpentico.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, you just mentioned him. He'll be in the ring with Puma King and Cold Scorpio. I mean, who do you have in this one?
The SWF International Dream Match.
Sure.
Brother, you can't get no bigger than that.
Absolutely.
And Serpentico, he's not playing games. He is the Pro Wrestling After Dark heavyweight champion.
Yeah, he is. And what a way that is going to be. I mean, you know, a lot of egos in that match that all want to shine and take away some gold. But, man, it's going to be absolutely crazy, man. Plus, you know, another matchup that's going to be off the chain is Tommy Dreamer versus Gangrel, and Tommy's corner, Gorgeous George. I mean, talk about the past meeting the present, you know, WWE, ECW, WCW meeting up on, like, one match. It's crazy.
Well, if you look at the event page on SWF Live for the MegaSlam 2019 event page, you'll see Gangrel was talking about there was only one other time in ECW that them two faced each other. So with that one time, the second time is going to be here at MegaSlam.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. You know, plus the trifecta will be in full force as the champion Frankie Pickard faces Jimmy Controversy and Ike Phillips, who just made a WrestleMania appearance.
Yeah, he did. You know, I'm so happy for him, and you know, I sure I'm going to be congratulating him. But that actually match is really getting personal.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've been following them, but man, it's a lot of shots at each other.
Sure.
So,
you know, there's no love lost between you
I don't know
and Jimmy.
if Frankie's going to hold on to that title. I don't know. And these other guys are mad.
Sure, you know, Frankie has his work cut out for him for sure at MegaSlam. I know a match that you're looking forward to seeing though. It's gonna be Grimm versus Rob Fury. I know who you're gonna pick.
I would pick horse crap over Rob Fury.
Really? Yeah, there's no love lost between you two, but somehow you guys come together and create an epic card. So.
We have no choice. It's contractual. However, like I said before, his time is over. And I hope he can mentally handle the fact that he'll no longer be in the SWF. Because at one time he was my best friend.
I'm sure, you know.
100% my best friend. Been in my house, sat with my family, had dinners, everything else. Now, after Fury driving my 8-year-old son, him with that big goof Astro breaking my ankle on March 23rd, he'll always and forever be my enemy.
Sure. You know, yeah, hopefully, you know, you outsource the right guy and Grimm to do this for you. You know, I think he's the right guy to do it if he can. You know, if he can win the match, that would be something.
Well, you know what it is I don't know if he'll be able to do it by himself because he's got that wannabe limo driver, Preston Montgomery.
Yeah.
Mr. Esquire. At least that's what he calls himself.
Yeah, well,
See
hopefully.
if he does it on his own.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, Grimm. I think he's the right choice, and hopefully, good will prevail that night for sure. But talk about another match that has become personal, eye for an eye. The heavy hitters versus the rep. I mean, this is going to be crazy.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I've got to make sure that the roof of the building is still intact after that match. That, an eye for an eye match. I mean, if you recall going back to Extreme Fallout, when Mac and Magic, they won the tag team titles.
Yeah.
And the rep even said it. You know, we caused him to gash his eye open. They laughed about it. Believe me, Mac and Magic, the heavy hitters, they are not laughing. They're coming to MegaSlam for a purpose. Believe me when I tell you, it's just gonna be a hell of a match. I think my SWF champions, they're definitely gonna take it. They're pissed.
Sure, you know, and it's crazy because right before MegaSlam even kicks off, the Trifecta is hosting a a seminar that day, earlier in the day, and the winner of that seminar is going to be facing Pat Buck. I mean, talk about some stiff competition under the learning tree there, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're very limited with spaces now as far as, entrance. This is almost doubled the fact of what it did last year. This is the tryout camp. Chad Minnis put this together, and, I mean, it just snowballed. It's up to 15 different companies that are going to be there to see the people in the ring. It's incredible. I know at our table, we're going to be looking for new talent, of course. Somebody who's got heart. Somebody's going to put their all in.
Someone's going to have to go all the way in there and look for that defining moment. But they might not have that long of going up against Pat Buck for sure.
Oh no! I mean, listen. You better bring more than A game. You better bring A, B, C, D, E, F, G game.
Yeah.
To go up against Pat Buck.
Yeah. Talking about bringing up all that you can. I mean, Ace Marksman and he'll be teaming up against with your boy right there.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go up against the Atlantic City Scoundrels, man. Waylon Cage and Ace Marksman. That's gonna be such an incredible matchup.
Well, they put their differences aside to create a very good tag team. Waylon Cage, I've done a lot of miles with Waylon already. Mm-hmm. And there's no doubt that boy can go. Sure. And with Ace Marksman, I don't know. It's very disappointing with Peter coming back and joining the Furious Five.
Sure.
Very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. I think my boy Waylon and Ace, they got some of their sleeves for them.
Wow, I can't wait to see what happens there. Plus, Mike Orlando and Ali Rex, they'll be in action that night against Christina Marie and Johnny Moran. This is going to be a crazy matchup.
That's the one I might actually have to take a seat and watch. I'm being honest. I can't tell you. I cannot predict. I cannot even tell you who's going to win that. I mean, you've got 4 incredible independent wrestlers, the guys and the gals, and that's really that's a must-see match. I have no idea what's going to have that.
Yeah, you and me both, man. But I just can't wait to see these 4 people just interact with each other, get in the ring, and start fighting. It's going to be one hell of a match for sure. You cannot miss Mega Slam.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. And there's still plenty more to come, like the unpredictable J.H. George against the big deal Craig Steele. I mean, 2 guys from the total opposite of the world, and they'll be clashing.
Yeah, that's another one. I got to make sure that the roof is still intact.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's going to blow that match too. I have no idea who's going to win that one. So it's just so unpredictable. Those 2 guys, I mean, both of them with the experience that they have, the stamina that they got, at that point, it's who's got more heart.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is going to come down to that extra second on the mat, for sure.
Absolutely.
Plus, home versus away. Standalone versus SWF. Vinny Cenzo, who you've had your issues with, versus Brandon Kirk. For standalone wrestling. I mean, this is going to be a crazy matchup, right?
Oh yeah, this is going to be a melee. That's what this is going to be. I mean, this match is from bell to bell. It's going to be hardcore.
Yeah.
I just might throw other than Doritos at him, but out of Vinny. But outside of that, I mean, these 2 are going to put their bodies on the line. This is another must-see match.
Yeah, absolutely. I just keep looking at this card, man, and just seeing, how awesome is it that, a year ago the trifecta wasn't even born, and how amazing that card is, and now that the trifecta's in full force, how incredible this card is. It's just absolutely. But there's one guy who has his own story to tell, and that's TJ Marconi. He's banned from the building, right?
He is banned from the building after laying his hands on a referee, which he obviously knows better.
Uh-huh.
No, it's okay what he did to Rob and Astro. I didn't mind that. But laying his hand on a referee, that's not, you can't do that. It's uncalled for.
Sure,
Speaking of which, talking about referee as well, which I'm glad, by the way, TJ Marconi is in better health, of course.
Sure.
But he is banned from the building. Now, speaking of referees, don't forget about Ryan T.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make a decision at Mega Slam whether or not Ryan T gets his wrestling contract or not.
Sure. And that's a big decision because he's such an asset to the refereeing part of the show. But, the opportunity knocks. I mean, for him to become a wrestler again, I think that's what he's waiting for.
Well, it's been, back and forth between him and Johnny Jaeger. And, Johnny Jaeger, he has some valid points of why I shouldn't give him a contract. However, Ryan has been, he's been an asset. In fact, he did save me from getting hit by Johnny Jaeger, and so there's a lot involved. There's a lot of mess into it to whether or not I'm going to allow him or not.
Yeah, well, I think the fans and myself are going to have to wait to see what that decision is this Saturday at Mega Slam for sure.
But there's one person that's helping me. That's my co-pilot in that decision. That's Val. Val Val is helping me out with this decision. And this is a big one. But, he'll be there in attendance as well. So me and him are going to have a little powwow, figure out what we're going to do,
Yeah, I hear you, man. And, hopefully, I'm hoping for Ryan's sake that you do reinstate him as a wrestler because I know how bad he wants it. He's been clamoring for that position. So, I hope for his sake that comes true for him.
Well, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, again, guys, the stars are coming out. The stars are aligning under the roof at April 13th in Bayville, New Jersey for Mega Slam. I mean, at the Barclay Indoor Little League Center over there. Absolutely incredible card. You guys have done it again, which is absolutely incredible. I knew you guys would do it, and I'm so looking forward to seeing all the matches and festivities earlier in the day, and then in the evening as well. Billy, where can people find SWF on social media and even get tickets if they want?
You can find us at SWF Live Pro Wrestling on Facebook. You can find us at SWF Live 24/7 on Twitter. Again, you can purchase tickets through PayPal using SWFPro1 at gmail.com.
Awesome,
Billy. And the website's under construction, so that'll be up very soon. But I'll let that out. I'll let that cat out of the bag when it's ready.
Sure, yeah, I know you will, man. Just let us know, and we'll help you share that, so people can find out where they can get tickets and keep up with all the live events from SWF going forward for the rest of the year.
Awesome.
And for me, I am Andrew. This has been Wrestling IQ 101. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Wrestling IQ 101. You can listen to us right here on YouTube on the B Plus Player Network, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you very soon.
But definitely see you very soon. And I'll see you on Saturday, brother.
See you Saturday.